And joining us now is Carl Ladd. He's the vice president of Mercy Chefs Global, a nonprofit group feeding people on the ground there in Hawaii. And Carl, I just see you right there. When did your team arrive, and what does your operation look like right now?
Yeah, thank you for having us. We arrived about 5 days ago here on the island of Maui, and immediately started working with some local churches that were already responding and serving their communities. And so right now we have two kitchens, one here on the north side of the island and another up just north of Lahaina on the west side, where we're pushing out thousands of fresh, chef-prepared, delicious meals every day. And so we have points of distributions in neighborhoods, especially on the west side, where people just aren't able to get out. This storm, this fire, it wasn't just a fire, but there's a hurricane that came right before. So there's lots of infrastructure damage, even outside of the burn scar. And so cell phone reception is still down. People are still really not knowing what's going on. So a lot of people are stuck in their homes or their condos. And so we have teams going out on the ground, delivering hot, fresh meals to people directly. And then on this side, in the north of the island, the airport, we're feeding at about 3 different shelters right now.
You know, Carl, Gabe and I both have spent a lot of time in the field, unfortunately, covering many natural disasters. I was able to see some of the work of Mercy Chefs up close in the Bahamas after Hurricane Dorian. And you mentioned a key thing of your effort is making sure people have access to warm food. And I've seen the comfort that brings so many people. Take our viewers to that food line. When people first get that dish that is actually warm, what are they telling you? What are the reactions that you're hearing?
Yeah, honestly, it's a humbling experience because a lot of times people opening clamshells, it's the package that our food is in. They open it, and often they break down crying because it's a hot, beautiful meal, multiple components. There's always a dessert, and oftentimes it's that first chance that it's more than just a meal. It's that first chance of hope, of normalcy, of, it's not just a hot dog or a burrito or something, but it's something that's hot, it's nutritious. We cook local fare so that it's comfort food a lot of the times. And it's this first chance where people start to breathe and just have a chance to process what they're going through and connect with another person. So it's a humbling experience to be on that line with these people.
And Carl, this recovery is likely going to take years. Tell me more about the specific challenges here. Of course, Hawaii is so far out in the Pacific. How challenging is it to get supplies to this island?
Yeah, I mean, it's an island in the middle of the Pacific, so everything has to be freighted in, either on plane or boat. And so, obviously that takes days. And so it was incredibly critical during these first few days have been so critical to gather what we can and to use what resources are here. And the local community has been amazing. Local farmers, the local chefs have shown up in force and just partnering with us to put out these meals. But absolutely, it's an added logistical nightmare, to be honest, of getting everything in. It causes that delay. And obviously, we're seeing it on the food side, but on the entire recovery side, from reconstruction materials, from heavy equipment needed to go through these sites, all of that is going to be a logistical puzzle that they have to work through. And the authorities have been doing a truly incredible job. I've been honored to be able to part of collaborate and be on calls with them. And they are working day and night, doing everything they can for their people on this island.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.